welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing something a little bit different and I've got some like lashes going on. I want to do something like quite like, you know, like lashy and sort of a bit more neutral on the eyes. This would be kind of like, I don't know, you could almost do it like, yeah, kind of like a summery evening look. I know I did like a summer night makeup look not too long ago. But I wanted to sort of like combine like, you know, create quite like a glowy, pretty skin look and then have a nice bold lip going on. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please like the video and subscribe. Okay, let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the Balance Me Instant Lift Primer. I use this one in like all my tutorials now, but I really like this. I might actually buy this in the full size because, yeah, I just really seem to like it whenever I use it. And you don't need loads of it either. It goes quite a long way. Okay, now I'm going to take the L'Oreal Spackle Tinted Primer. So this is the one that I usually use, which is just the regular hydrating one. This is the tinted one and it is in the shade Champagne. Couldn't see it then. I'm just going to pop that on the back of my hand and apply that. Okay, now I'm going to take the Lancome Teint D'Or Ultra Wear Foundation. This is in the shade 10, and I have this in a sample. I actually ended up buying the full size in 5, which is the lightest one. But I'm a little bit more tanned at the moment, so I'm just going to keep this on hand like for when I'm a little bit more tanned. I'm going to lighten it up with a bit of concealer as well. I'm just putting a few little drips, I don't know, on my hand. And I'm going to take my BH113 brush and I'm just going to apply that onto my face. I'm just going to go ahead and mix in a tiny bit of 5, just like a small bit, because this is a slightly like pink toned sort of colour, so I'm just adding in the lighter one to sort of neutralise it a little bit. Now I'm going to take my trusty Tarte Shape Tape in Fair Neutral and apply that under the eyes and onto the eyelid as normal. I use this most days now. Yeah, I've lost my collection ones and it's annoying me. I need to find them because I don't keep using this every day because it is expensive, but I'll find it eventually. I'm just going to take my beauty blender and blend that out. Also, I would recommend doing this one eye or like under eye at a time, but I forgot because it seems to dry quite quickly. It's okay if you're using a beauty blender, but if you were using a brush, I would definitely say do like one side, blend that out, then do the other side, blend that out. It just tends to dry down quite quickly, and you want to make sure that you you know, can get it really nicely blended. Now I'm going to take the Freedom Pro HD. Is it Pro HD? Yeah, Pro HD Longwear Concealer in white. And I'm just going to apply a little bit of that, not quite on the... oh, this is really like warm. It's been over by my windowsill. I'm going to apply that like a bit lower, sort of look like I'll give myself some like weird cat whiskers, but we'll blend it out. Okay, now I'm going to take the Infallible 24-Hour Pro Matte Powder from L'Oreal. And I'm just going to use this like sort of sparingly around the nose area. And then I'm going to use a different powder on the rest of the face because I want to sort of keep this sort of glow we've got going on. And this powder is quite mattifying, but I'm just going to use it around like my T-zone. I'm now going to get in with the L'Oreal Balance and Brighten it's called a powder foundation, but it's not really a powder foundation. I'm just going to set the rest of my face with that just because this is a little bit more radiant and it's not as matte as the L'Oreal one. Okay, now I'm just taking my Tarte lip palette and I'm going to apologise because it is like really reflective. I'm going to take that lightest colour just in the top right corner. I'm going to take that on my Morphe E8 brush, which is actually like a contour brush, but I've literally been using this for just doing this step, and because I've been using it just for that, I sort of like remember to, you know, set my lid properly, and like it helps my colours blend a lot easier, and you can sort of do it all in one step, and the way it diffuses like the shadow all over the eye is really nice. Okay, I'm going to go with my Hoola bronzer and my BH 114 brush, my favourite brush for bronzer. And I'm just going to diffuse that onto the cheeks. And now I'm going to take, where's it gone? She ran away from me. I'm going to take the, oh my god, it's just like an empty box, it's just getting in the way of everything. I'm going to take the Sugar Bomb blush from Benefit. I like cannot speak today. And I'm just going to apply that to my cheeks a little bit, not too much. And I'm sort of focusing on the like peachy part. Okay, I'm going back into the Target. I'm going to take the shade Smarty Pants, which is like a warm brown shade, on a Morphe E13 brush. I'm going to gently apply that in the crease as my transition shade. Okay, now on the Sigma E40 I'm going to go into a little bit of Sweetheart and a little bit of Rebel. That's just like those two colours there. And I'm just going to apply that in the sort of outer crease. And I'm going to go ahead and blend that with a Morphe M139 brush, which is like a little tapered blending brush. I pretty much keep this brush like clean, I just use it for blending. I don't really even like put shadow on this. I just use it to blend. I'm just going to take Charmer, which is that lighter shade that we used before, and I'm just going to reapply that to the brow bone to get a nice sort of like highlight going on. And this is just on a Real Techniques Deluxe crease brush. Okay, I'm now going back into that mix of Sweetheart and Rebel, and I'm just going to pop that on my lower lash line. Yeah, so once you've done that and blended it all out, I'm going to go into Funny Girl, which is this shade on the bottom left. It's like a goldy shimmery colour. I'm actually just going to use my finger for this because I find that that works the best with this particular shade. I'm just going to gently pop that on the lid, and I can always tidy it up with a brush afterwards. And I'm just going to make sure I've got that on the inner corner of the eye as well. Okay, and now that's done, I'm going to go ahead and add my lashes. I'm going to put in a little bit of mascara first, then I'm going to do lashes, then I might put like a little bit more on when they're on, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to put on some of the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes Mascara. Now I'm going to take these Ardell Wispy lashes and apply them. I think I'm going to have to do it off camera because I haven't put on lashes in like so long, so I'm going to go try and attempt to get these on. Okay, I am back from the lash application. These like inner corners of these lashes are an actual joke and they do not want to stay down for the life of me, but I'm not going to be keeping these on very long, so you can just deal with it for now. I'm just going to have to deal with it for now, but I do like the way they look, and like I haven't worn eyelashes in so long, so I'm feeling like so like it's such an unnatural feeling because I like literally never wear lashes. But the way it makes my, like, I don't know, it makes my lash line look so much straighter. I do like it. Yeah, see this one wants to poke. This one doesn't want to stay in place. But whatever, they look nice for now. So, yeah. If you're better at lashes than me, this step will go a lot easier for you. Okay, now I'm just going to pop on some of the Balm Mary Luminizer using my Spectrum tapered brush. I'm just going to put that on my cheeks and a little bit on my nose. Okay, then lastly I'm going to be testing out the e.l.f. matte lip colour in Mulberry Maven. It's like one of their like pencil things. I was sent this as part of like a giveaway from Preen.me, and I haven't tried this. I have swatched it and it's quite like creamy. Like I don't know how matte it's going to be, but I just feel like using it, so I'm going to go ahead and apply that. Okay, so there's that lipstick applied. It's definitely not what I would, sorry, this is really bothering me. It's definitely not what I consider like a matte shade. It's definitely more like a creamy, like maybe like a MAC, like not even satin, maybe more like a cream shade. I'm not really sure, but I wouldn't really describe this as matte. But I really like the colour and I like the way it looks with this eye makeup, so yeah, I'm pretty pleased with it. Yeah, it's like a really nice sort of like shimmery, like glossy sort of like berry shade. Okay, so we are done with this makeup look. I really like the way that it turned out. I really like this lip colour and I really like it with the eye makeup as well. I hope you enjoyed watching this, and please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye!